in at the 4 slot. And for the Pelicans, Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Capella. And it's Baller in at the 1. Here's Baller. Coming off a solid outing against Memphis.
They're just fans of Reeves. He has great hands. He's a great finisher. Excellent play call.
Mitchell against Irving. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while with the NBA.
And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, in baseball, VA was Donovan's sport growing up, but a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Here's Baller. First quarter, just over a minute played. Down low. Here's Williamson. Nails the baby hook.
This is where Zion is most comfortable, using his size and touch to his advantage.
Here's Pritchard. 10 points in his last outing. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And it's New Orleans ball. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, where they beat the Jazz.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First team foul.
At the line, first one falls for him.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The Jazz again can't hit. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, tipped. They retain possession, and Capella gets it to go. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Azubuike. Second chance shot. Back to Pritchard. And there's the lob. And Hollis Jefferson throws it down.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping to the left side wing. Pass to Baller. The 3 is up. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. He's got 5.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Ingram with the double team. Here's Mitchell. The shot no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Baller. 5 points in the game. Back to Ingram. To the middle. Here's Baller. And the layup is good off the glass.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Pritchard gets it to go.
Taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And another 3 for New Orleans.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The Jazz have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Covered by Ingram. Fires from deep. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 5 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And Williamson gets it to go.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Covered by Ingram. Here's Pritchard. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Defensively, You have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Baller. 10 points for him. To the inside. And Capella gets it to go. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
The rebound by Baller.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Pass to Irving. Here's Baller. Can't hit that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Hollis Jefferson. Mitchell against Irving. Right side Mitchell. Over Irving. Mitchell misses. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Baller. Inside. And the basket by Williamson. Give him 8.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Mitchell. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
Here's Baller. 10 points for him. A quick shot there. It's off target.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The 3 from Mitchell. And they recover it. With some arc. It's deflected. To the paint. Here's Ingram. Sinks that one from the post.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Utah calls timeout. And a huge part of any NBA team's success is health, especially as we move to the middle part of the schedule.
Well, we know injuries are a part of the game, and they shape every NBA season. Unfortunately, they can end a team's season at any moment.
Rose is checked in for Hollis Jefferson. Covered by Ingram. Oh, they get a hand on it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
So it's Utah now. Pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Ingram with the double team. Here's Pritchard. Great D that time from Irving.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Baller. Nails it from beyond the arc. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Pritchard. Give him 8 points now. The 3 from Mitchell knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 7.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
The 3 ball. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. Utah has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. To the wing, right side. Outside Mitchell. He's guarded by Irving. Fades back. That one doesn't drop. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Pass to Pritchard.
Oh, shit.
No good with the triple.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Basket's good. The Pelicans lead by 14.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. To the inside, Baller. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his third assist of the night. The Jazz shooting 33% in the first quarter.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Pritchard, no good.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Pass to Baller. Ooh, good finish with the rack off a slick feed. 19 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Here's Rose. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Ingram against Clarkson. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by New Orleans.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Baller. Counted from distance.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Covington passes to Clarkson. Going inside. Rebounded by Ingram. New Orleans has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Ingram on the wing. And it's good as he snubs it right through the net. Ingram's got his second basket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Satoransky shot is off. To the middle. And stolen by Covington. Inside. Here's Rose. Out to Covington. Minute 32 left in the first. Pass to Sharp. Now Covington. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. And too long on the shot. Here's Baller. Covered by Satoransky. 1:07 left in the opening quarter. And that one's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Down low. Here's Rose. Soft touch off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Murphy. Guarded by Rose. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Murphy. To the inside. Satoransky with the steal. Here's Sharp. He had 9 points in his last time out. Satoransky shot is off. Here's Baller. There's the three. Clarkson grabs a miss. Inside. Here's Rose. And so it's New Orleans ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way. Right.
I just go back to being in my backyard.
The whole team's changing it up here. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Ray, do you think that should count as part of their time?
BA, I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Here's Baller. 22 points for him. So the Jazz 5 right now. Donovan Mitchell out there with Thomas Sadaransky. And it's Rose in at power forward. To the middle. Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
They just can't get stopped against this guy. Zion too strong and too athletic.
Thanks. Will Baller in the last game against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying himself.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Pass to Ingram. The three is up. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
But they look that good. Ingram is so consistent. Defense, you have to keep a closer eye on him.
13 feet out. Sadaransky's shot is off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
A little undersized at the floor, but he can get off the ground.
Ingram with the double team. The three from Mitchell. Took it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Sadaransky. Capella with the defensive effort.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship. He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the second quarter. Knocked loose. Sadaransky with it. He's against Williamson. Pocket 4. The three from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Sadaransky outside. Pass to Rose. 30 seconds left in the first half. Let's go with a three. Sadaransky's shot is off.
And he's staying aggressive and trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
He takes it in. Here's Capella. Rebound, Utah. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the three-ball.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
And he sinks the second. Here's Baller. He got it up. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a command. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And for the Jazz, they're shooting around 41%. It's an all-Duke forward pair. Ingram the three, Zion the four. Then it's Clint Capella, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Baller in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Baller. Drains the triple. He's got 32 points.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Pritchard. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance.
Richard's got 11. You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And here's Mitchell. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Here's Baller. Takes it inside and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Azubuike. Can't cash it in from close range. To the middle. Covered by Ingram. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by.
A great job to establish position and square up.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here's Baller. Knocks down the long J.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Here's Pritchard. 11 points in the game.
And what a terrific job he's doing tonight. No trouble going in there among the trees and pulling down monster rebounds.
Baller's shot is off. The Jazz have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. To the inside. Back to Pritchard. Three-pointer. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
For 3. Knocks down the triple. He's got 38.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Inside. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Covington's checked in for Utah. He does not get the second one. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low. How impressive has he been tonight, battling inside in the trenches?
Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Capella. Off target at the rim. Utah's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. On target from range. He's got 6.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Ingram on the wing. Down low. Here's Baller. And another one.
Once again, he reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down this year.
And with all these 40-point performances, he is close to matching the mark for third most 40-point games in a single year. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Pritchard. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Out of bounds.
Jazz substitution.
Here's Satoransky. That one is off. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. A nice shot by Baller.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Sharp. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Capella with it. Here's Baller. He's got 44. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
Utah has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Here's Sharp. To the middle. Saturansky outside. Clarkson with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
He has been unguardable. There's been no misses yet. You have to keep getting him the ball.
Here's Baller. To the inside. Here's Capella. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Capella's got 8 points.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
To the right side. Saturansky outside. Pass to Sharp. The 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
With good size, vision, and ability to pass the ball, Saturansky can make some sweet dishes.
From deep. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Sharp. 3-pointer. And no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's Baller. Nance and good. There's another.
And just like that, he's tied the record for most 50-point games.
This is a record I never thought would be matched. Unbelievable year from him. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we can do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Well, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Sharp. Looking to win the run. And it's good on the layup. 19 points in the game.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Here's Baller, covered by Saturansky. Murphy, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Here's Lewis. And another 3 for New Orleans. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Brandon Ingram is checked in for the Pelicans.
Coming to the floor for the Jazz.
There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. Here's Sharp. He's got 19. Shot clock at 6.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Rose outside. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Sharp. Takes a 3. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. Now Mitchell. No good from 11 feet. Here's Baller. what an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
New Orleans
And the Pelicans making a change here. Irving to check in. Well, the Jazz shooting around 52% since the start of third. Pass to Sharp. 50 seconds left in the third. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Here's Mitchell. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game. Here's Baller. Pass to Irving. Here's Baller. From deep three-point range. Rose grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Mitchell into the lane. The Pelicans pull it in. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Baller. He drops it from range.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Mitchell against Irving. Here's Sharp. To the paint. Just 3 on the clock.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
You know, you look at how they built this league. It's been through extra possessions.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
Mitchell finds Gay. And there's the drive. Here's Favors over to the left wing. The rebound by Baller. The Pelicans shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul. As many players are more connected today with social media than ever before. You think it helps squash problems, or does it foster rivalries?
Well, I mean, we've seen it on both sides. Some of these guys, obviously, rivalries and a lot of chatters talk between social media. And a lot of these guys are friends. It's just the way you use it. I think it can be an advantage or a disadvantage at times.
Pass to Mitchell. Lets a floater go. And that's 2 points on the layup. Mitchell's got 27 points.
A graceful shot by Donovan Mitchell, floating it right out of the defense's reach.
Here's Baller. They get the rebound. Inside. Here's Gabriel. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered at home like that. Pass to Gay. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. That one rolls around and rims out. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Fires the 3. Oh, another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Tipped. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Baller. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Favors. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
coming to the floor for the Jazz.
Baller, puts up a three. The rebound by Favors. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Baller. Check by Mitchell. Here's Baller. And they get it back. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. To the inside. Rebounded by Gabriel. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense strength.
So fast in the open court, I say Zion is the ultimate fast break option.
For Utah, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Knocked away. It's stolen by Rubio. To the middle. Here's Baller. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Pelicans on D. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
From deep, Baller's shot is off. The Jazz shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an off-season change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. If it happens in mid-season, it can be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Here's Baller. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Utah, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Pass to Gay. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Gay's got his first bucket of the night.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
Here's Baller. Favors covering. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Derek Favors. That's his first foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Rubio. And Utah with a change here too. Saturansky, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Favors. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Here's Baller. And the Pelicans get it back. Williamson misses. The Jazz have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. And Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. Player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
Here's Baller. And again!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. And here's Saturansky. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Favors. High arcing shot. And Williamson with the block.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences. This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Pass to Gay. The Pelicans pull it in.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Gay with the ball. To stop the run. Who poked away. That shot, no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Pass to Williamson. Here's Baller. Defended by Gay. Back to Williamson. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Here's Saturansky. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Boy, we've seen a lot of effective signature moves, including yours, Smitty. Is there a signature move that sticks out to you in today's NBA?
You know, BA, it is. It's the logo 3. So many guys like Dame Lillard, Steph Curry, Trey Young, shooting it from close to half court. That's my signature move that sticks out to me in today's game.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Grant.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right thing, spreading the game, sharing the game, and giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's the Pelicans now. And here are the Pelicans now. They're on a 9-1 run. Here's Baller. And yes, another basket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Here's Sharp. Hollis Jefferson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. Saturansky shot is off.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Here's Baller. Pass to Williamson. Here's Gabriel. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Well, the Jazz shooting 40% so far in this one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And that one's good.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Baller. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
With efforts to grow the game in Europe, Asia, and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now Hollis Jefferson. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Favors. Not going to go that time.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Pelicans.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
Pass to Sharp. From the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Baller. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win. Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Here's Sharp. And so it's the Pelicans.